Good evening, everybody. Welcome to All About Sport. And today I'll give a small preview on the Manchester City versus Real Madrid second leg, playing obviously on Wednesday. How do I see this game going? Oof. It would be very tough for Manchester City to get this win over them. It's very difficult. That front line will cause, with that front line of Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and I'll also include Bellingham in that. Oof. Tough for Manchester City. Obviously, Manchester City trailing at the moment 3-2. They have to go to the Bernabeu and win by 2 goals to basically go through, unless obviously they win by 1 goal, go to extra time, penalties. We have to see what happens. Obviously, we got penalties last time at the Etihad, and we all know how that went. Rome should obviously going through. This will be a very tough game for Manchester City. Obviously, there'll be confidence after coming off a 4-0 win against Newcastle on the weekend, and Real Madrid obviously drawing at Osasuna after a controversial decision given as Bellingham got a red card. Obviously, you can go and watch that in my other video talking about that Real Madrid game. But still, for Man City to get this done, they're going to need a proper back four. Obviously, we saw that Erling Haaland, Jack Grealish, Ruben Diaz, and Nathan Ake are back in training, so that will be a relief for City. I think we might see Kusanov feature in this game. Maybe not. Maybe on that right back row, because I think the central defensive mid will be Ruben Diaz, and maybe he would go Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake again. Gvardiol left back, Kusanov at right back, and John Stones and Nico Gonzalez in the middle, just in front of the midfield, because John Stones really played well in their midfield. But Pep might decide just to drop John Stones back into the defense, give Nathan Ake a timeout, as he's just come back from injury. He's been picking a lot of injuries lately, so I think that would be the best option. Obviously, as I said, if John Stones doesn't play in the midfield, Nico Gonzalez is a brilliant player, as seen in the Newcastle game. Brilliant on the ball, brilliant off the ball. Tackles, as we know, Pep called him the mini Rodri. I think that's the highest of compliments that he can get. I think he will start. So maybe you play Gundogan back in there, as we did on the weekend. You play Phil Foden in the middle, and 10 Marmoush. I think Phil Foden in the 10, like I said, and obviously Omar Marmoush on the left after his brilliant hat-trick on the weekend. Savinho, who played brilliantly too, on the right. And then obviously the big man Erling Haaland up front. Obviously there was a scare as he went down clutching his knee, but obviously Pep Guardiola has said he's okay. We saw him train also today, so he should be okay. Obviously they start to fly into Madrid. Hopefully he'll be fit and ready to play. That'll be a good sign. Obviously we know Real Madrid's lineup: Thibaut Courtois in goal. Carlo Ancelotti has told us that Rudiger, Alaba, and Lucas Vazquez will be available for the game, including also Asensio, Garcia as defenders. Tchouameni might play there if the two central defenders, Rudiger and Alaba, aren't fit properly. Obviously Valverde will obviously from right back will move into midfield. Camavinga midfield, Jude Bellingham as the 10, and then obviously the devastating front three of Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Mbappe. I think if City can keep them quiet, which they couldn't on Tuesday last week, it will be very tough. The crowd will be up for it. You know, Real Madrid on Champions League night, you might see City winning 2-0, but anything can happen before you know it. Real Madrid come back, as we saw last time. We went there 2 goals up, and within a few minutes they would level the game with us. So it'll be a very tough game. We obviously heard Pep in his press conference saying going there with a 1% chance. Obviously we've heard also Carlo Ancelotti rubbishing that claim that they have more of a chance. We've seen other pundits say they have more of a chance, but I think it was brilliant of City to go and demolish Newcastle like that going up to this game, because that would give them a lot of confidence. On the other side, City and Real Madrid are fighting for obviously the phenomenon in terms of Florian Wirtz. Both of them are looking to are leading the races to sign him. He has said that he would like to join the Spanish side, obviously, in the coming future. Maybe with that Pep Guardiola influence the Manchester City do have, maybe he'll decide to come to Manchester City. Obviously, Pep views him as Kevin De Bruyne's successor. Obviously, he would play alongside Phil Foden in the same role that he played with Jamal Musiala in the Euros, obviously. So we have to see how that goes. Ruben Diaz, brilliant to see that he's back fit, because I think he's a leader and he's someone we obviously need in there. Obviously, if we do go on to win this game, Rodri, obviously, City have signed him up for the UCL team, so it'll be brilliant, especially if we go on to win this game, or if we don't win it but play really well, going into to play Liverpool on Sunday will be brilliant, because I think we will be able to get something from that Liverpool game, even a win, as we have seen that Liverpool have been struggling lately. I think it will be brilliant for us to go there playing well first of all, and hopefully Nico can have a brilliant performance, and so can Omar Marmoush, because I think he's such a great player. So we have to see. I'll speak on my preview in a few days. The battle of the Egyptians, Omar Marmoush and obviously Mohamed Salah as Man City take on Liverpool. But otherwise, hopefully City get the win, move on to the next stage of the Champions League. Peace out.